Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court. So I was able to pick up a second shield breaker. So we have Amani here. I was able to pick up a second shield breaker from the stagecoach, which is cool because she actually has everything unlocked to start with. So that doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to abandon Verdun, but we will potentially start working this one up as well because that'll make things a little easier. She does have, of course, some things wrong with her to start, but should be okay. Just looking at skills here to see what I want to... I kind of want to try the Serpent Sway. I don't believe we've tried Captivate either. So let's actually drop Adder's Kiss for now, and we'll go like that. And we're going to do another mission with that class to try it out a bit more. What do we want to take here? Take Bertrand and Gand, I think. Similar to our other setup, but give them some trinkets. And I'm actually going to put her in the front this time. We're going to see kind of having her swap places with Bertrand here. Just want to make sure that I'm good with his setup. Looks pretty solid. I'm actually going to give you Battlefield Medicine instead. And you have the standard setup there. Okay. So let's give them trinkets and we'll get going here. Oops, not that one. Fortunately, we didn't lose any trinkets last time. That could have been pretty catastrophic. Give you the Blight skill chance. And the Resist as well. And we'll probably give you a Martyr's Seal for safety. So not a huge amount of offensive benefit, but I really don't want to... Oh, you know what though? Nah, we need to give you the experience instead. Because if I can get one to max level ASAP, that would be preferable. For you, we don't actually have any Man-at-Arms things there. We could give you the Necromancer's Collar. Add to your damage a little bit. And perhaps the Flesh's Heart. Or... Yeah, why don't we do that? Making use of some of the trophies we have here, and that's everyone. Yeah. All right, let's go. This is a short mission in the ruins. We get that extra free food, and I found out that the shield breaker actually does get a benefit from the districts. It's the same as the Houndmaster. So they believe she gets accuracy and health up. It's pretty nice. We shouldn't need a ton here for our short mission. Oh, and the Aegis Scale did come with us. So we can save those. That's actually really, really good information. We don't need any blood. We'll just go with this. Go for a cheap run here. Hopefully things go fairly well.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Also, I did name her Amani. It was the name that they showed in the preview for the shield breaker. I do like this color set a lot, too. This very vibrant color is really neat. And that was the default color she came with when I picked her out of the stagecoach there.
Watch your step.
It's a big hit on our Vestal there. And we do have some... The infection level, the infestation level is getting pretty high now, I think. So we're going to start running into these a fair amount again, I think. We'll have her attack because then she'll be able to heal a little bit. Alright, so... I don't need to expose... Let's try this Serpent Sway. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really cool animation. Yeah, so 2 blocks remaining. Unfortunately, doesn't seem like there's really a way for her to mark herself, so we'll set up a counter on you. So we probably won't really get too much use out of that, but it's pretty significant. Completely negating 2 attacks is pretty massive. Use it twice per comment. You know what? We should find out if it stacks while we're safe. Let's find out. No, it does not stack with this stuff. The speed buff does, but the blocks do not. So you can't just get 4 blocks off the bat like that. It's actually really good information, so glad we know that now. So we can kill you or stun you. Did get the stun at least, so that's nice. Alright, so we have Captivate. Just a range attack, does a blight.
As the fiend
Interesting, kind of just like throws snakes out there. Does damage as well. I noticed a lot of her debuffing attacks do pretty serious damage too. Very few of them have really massive damage modifiers or minus damage modifiers on them. So her base damage isn't super high, but her yeah, her base damage isn't super high, but her, I guess, minimum damage isn't too low. That makes sense. There's that block in action. However, it does not prevent debuffs. Well, that's very silly. So if you block a debuffing attack, so that's actually not nearly as good as I thought it was. And if you block a debuffing attack, it does not block the debuff. Still good for, you know, not dealing with those really powerful attacks, but definitely not as strong as I thought it was. So Captivate actually does the same damage as Pierce. But of course it's not armor piercing. It's actually a pretty good attack. Maybe I underestimated that one. It's just that Impale is also really good for cleaning up multiple targets. Stun on Gan, unfortunately. Oh, we do need to refresh the riposte. Ooh, you know what? I just had that feeling. Like, when that attack happened, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a curse. And it was.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Probably should have a piercing attack here. Yeah.
As the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about Serpent Sway. It's useful, but maybe not quite as useful as I originally had thought.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So I think we'll go back with Impale for now. Activate, I'm not sure. Puncture, I feel, is very useful for pulling targets forward as well. Adder's Kiss is actually really, really potent also. Maybe we'll use that instead of Impale. Alright, let's Puncture, Adder's Kiss, Expose. So we'll drop Captivate for now. Do we have something that can attack all? Yeah, Puncture is the one that can attack everything. Adder's Kiss is our frontline attack. Alright, I think we're good here. Puncture I think is really good because it doesn't do a ton of damage, but being able to pull targets is really nice. Ooh. Alright, well, we'll do that. So we can skip one of these rooms here. I'm trying to think, like, Serpent Sway, maybe if we had, like, Hair with us and had her use the Shield Breaker as a guard, that would be pretty useful.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Being able to bypass the protection on these units is really strong, though. I'm really kind of excited to see how that works at higher levels.
A singular strike.
Unfortunately, these are relatively resistant to blight, so I'm not getting a ton of opportunities for that.
Give them no quarter.
There's a 130 chance. Pretty solid damage still. Yeah, oh, let's try it. It did land. Probably... Well, you know what? Let's just attack. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could just finish this guy off, probably our better option. Pretty serious crit there. Missed the stun, though. I know everybody needs a little bit of heal. Wow, she could heal herself. I know people need a little bit of healing, but kind of want to get through these combats here. Nice counterattack. Gonna be another one right there. That's gonna be a kill. Wow, 17 crit. Might as well just do a finisher here. Good stuff. Going well.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Positive effect on Gan, Slugger. What'd she get? Melee skill. Well, I mean, that's good for Incision, actually.
The light, the promise
Combine
of
torches
safety.
here. We'll have you do this. Damage buff? Nice. Big damage buff. I'll have you check this again. Got stress, but heal some of it back.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Pretty empty mission. It's like 2 or 3 more combats for this whole mission here. I'll have you check these again.
We find victory.
Here we get a map. Any secret passages? No. So 3 more combats. Ooh, gargoyles. Wow, there are really gargoyles in the medium level missions. For some reason I thought they didn't show up until the higher levels. Yeah, again. So she completely ignores their defense here. That's amazing. That's incredible. Even if she doesn't do super high damage, which, I mean, honestly, her damage is not bad either. That's a huge benefit, being able to bypass that protection.
This expedition at least promises success. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Not a whole lot of, you know what, we can eat some food here, speaking of which. Alright, so we do have a stealthed unit here, so we can use this expose right away and make sure he gets out of there. Wow, and it just straight up killed him too because it crit. But yeah, so it also does damage and bypasses. Doesn't have, it only has a minus 20% damage modifier on it too, so. Unfortunate resist there. Yeah, well, let's just try to kill this one. Nice. So again, we can completely bypass his armor. Which is fantastic.
The ground quakes.
There we go. We cleared off his stun there, or his guard there. Should be able to kill him with the next hit from the shield breaker. There we go. Nice. Man, I'm really liking that possibility.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Sure, we'll take the blood. We have a ton of blood right now, but it doesn't hurt to get more. Alright. What's your disarm like? Pretty average. Whoops.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
We don't have
Purpose.
another holy water. It worked though. Actually got the damage buff. Not as big of a damage buff, but I actually didn't know there was a difference between the successes there. 2 gargoyles, 2 cultists. Again, I've been harping on this the whole time, but we know what we're going to do with these gargoyles. They're going to get pierced. Man, that's amazing.
Impunity.
Now, I think Pierce can only hit the front 2 rows, but usually that's where we're dealing with the high protection. And we have means of pulling things forward with her as well. Might be a stun on Gand as well. Yep. This is a pretty hefty counter there. Yeah, we'll just finish it off. Get the guarantee. Not super concerned about that bleed. Assuming to stun you. Nope. He's gonna have 1 health left. Throw a small heal out instead.
Is a rarity in the fever.
Should get 2 more turns before they get to go. So we'll finish you. And I think... Oh, no, we don't. Well, it's not gonna be... It's pretty significant damage, but... Still fine. That should be the end of the mission. Hey, we get one of those tapestries as well.
This momentum.
Nice. That was a nice, smooth mission.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar. Perhaps.
Oh, idle heroes, get some extra stress healing. That's nice. Dudley is now enlightened. Alright, what do we got next up here? I mean, we are progressing the cove and the ruins and such as well anyway, so this is actually good that we get to do this. Oh, let's see. We want to trade some boss. What do we want next? 200 crests for the puppet theater. 100 portraits for the House of the Yellow Hand. 200 for the Altar of Light. Yeah, accuracy and max HP for the training ring. So I think we want... maybe try to get the House of the Yellow Hand next. What happens? So if I do 10... is this actually going to use 10 even though it's... no, it doesn't. Okay, good. That's actually really... I will just do that too. Alright, I think we'll make it a short one for today, and then we'll continue next time. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.